There was a huge announcement in the sprint car world yesterday afternoon. Tony Stewart, Curb-Agajanian Racing announced that it will compete in the High Limit Racing Series with Rico Abreu as their new driver in 2026. Wrote this up over at stockcarreport.com. You can find the link in the description below. This announcement obviously comes after Stewart fired longtime driver Donnie Schatz earlier this year following the Knoxville Nationals, indicating the team just was not performing up to their standard. So in a press release, Tony Stewart Curb-Agajanian Racing shared that Abreu will pilot the number 24 wing sprint car full-time in the High Limit Racing Series, as well as in prominent crown jewel events such as the Kings Royal at Eldora Speedway and the Knoxville Nationals at Knoxville Raceway. So it will not be the 14, 10, or the 15 that we've come to expect from the TSR team. Abreu will be continuing with his number 24 car. Additionally, the team revealed that it will operate under the franchise that Rico Abreu currently holds, with High Limit Racing approving the lease of the franchise to TSR. Stewart said this as part of the announcement. Rico has proven to be a tremendous talent behind the wheel, but also a great ambassador for the sport. Rico and I have been good friends for a long time, and I've always admired the way he races. He competes with passion, and he is the gold standard for the way he represents his partners and the sport. Rico is the complete package, and we're genuinely excited to have him join our program, he added. As for Abreu, he said this: driving for Tony Stewart Racing is a dream come true. Tony has built one of the most respected programs in all of racing, and having the chance to represent TSR feels like a huge reward. Tony has been a friend and mentor to me for many years, and to go racing with him in High Limit Racing is a surreal opportunity that I'm excited to begin. It won't just be Abreu joining TSR. He's also bringing along his crew chief, Ricky Warner, and two of his mechanics in Zach Middlebrooks and Brady Forbrook. Warner is no stranger to TSR. He was the crew chief for Donnie Schatz's number 15 TSR team from 2005 to 2018, where they won 264 races, 10 World of Outlaws titles, and 10 Knoxville Nationals. Since joining Abreu's family-owned team in 2022, he has won 44 races with Abreu. So obviously, this is now one of the biggest threats in the sprint car world. I think definitely, obviously, already Abreu's team was a threat. He's currently leading the Kubota High Limit Racing Series. He has a almost 40-point lead over Brad Sweet. You can see there, 39-point lead. He's obviously a contender in a lot of these crown jewels and has been here for a couple of years now. And now I think he's almost like the favorite almost everywhere he goes, joining TSR, getting those resources. I almost feel like this is a boon to TSR rather than being a boon to Abreu, given that TSR has struggled in recent years. Obviously, Stewart sharing his frustrations about that after firing Donnie Schatz, indicating the performance with the team just was not where it needed to be. Obviously, having those struggles with the engines and just even having them being supplied in the parts that they needed coming from Ford, having to basically take a pause from using the Ford engines full time just because they didn't have enough parts and supplies to be able to continue to maintenance and keep those engines in tip-top shape. So no word on that front, on what the engine front will be with TSR, with Abreu joining the team. Obviously, that is something we will be looking forward to. That is, I think, one of the big pieces coming into this is kind of, does he stay still kind of with Ford, or do they move away from Ford with Abreu joining? But I definitely feel like this is a huge announcement here, and all eyes will be on Rico Abreu and this TSR team next year to see what they will do with the High Limit Racing Series. And I also feel like this is also just a kind of massive shift with TSR leaving the World of Outlaws to compete with the High Limit Racing Series, and potentially could be a sign that we might see more and more teams maybe follow suit, as it could be the place where if you want to be the best, you go race with High Limit Racing. Obviously, Tony Stewart Racing is over there now. They've already got Brad Sweet. You can see the list of the other teams here: Brent Marks, Justin Peck, Tanner Thorson, Aaron Reitzel, Dyson Pursley, Brendan Crouch, Chase Randall, Cy Lynch, Tyler Courtney, Spencer Baston, Danny Sims, etc. Some of the best sprint car drivers over there at High Limit. And now, obviously, they have one of the most prestigious teams joining the series. So we will definitely see what happens if there is any more people deciding to kind of move from the World of Outlaws to High Limit, or potentially go the other way as well. That is something definitely we will be watching. But anyways, huge news here. Let me know what you guys make of this. Let me know in the comments below.